After this wild week on the Adam and Wack show, the beef between Bricc Baby and Wack 100 just exploded past the point of no return. There's no fixing it now. Too much disrespect, too many lines crossed. While watching the episode, I kept noticing Adam glued to his phone, barely paying attention. I'm thinking, bro, Adam's really slipping right now. He didn't even seem interested in the convo, like his mind was somewhere else. But behind the scenes, Adam was pulling off a sneaky move that Wack had no clue about.
Oh, So I had to interview Bimmy. And, you know, Prince is my guy, but I had to go pull the paperwork.
And so what's the verdict?
Well, Bimmy's name is not in the paperwork. Supreme seems to think that he's the only one it could have been. So Bimmy's saying, you know, that he got arrested with Supreme. So I don't know. You know, my whole thing is a paperwork game. If I ain't got it on you, I ain't gonna really say too much about it.
My personal opinion, and I feel like I kind of speak on behalf of a lot of the people out there, I feel like we got to stop doing all this.
Adam wasn't tuning out by accident. He was plotting. He didn't care about what they were talking about. He was focused on one thing only, getting the craziest piece of content possible. You could tell he was counting down like we're seconds away from viral gold. And boom, Bricc Baby calls into the show. The timing was way too perfect to be random. The first thing Bricc Baby says is, "Yeah, I heard y'all filming the Adam and Wack show right now. That's how you know it was planned. This wasn't some random call. It was set up in advance because they don't even film that show at the same time. Every day, every week, nah, it happens at random times. So the fact that Bricc Baby knew exactly when to call proves this was already planned out. Maybe Wack 100 didn't know, but Adam definitely did." The second Bricc Baby called in, chaos broke out instantly. Both of them started throwing around heavy accusations, calling each other snitches, waving around paperwork. It got messy fast. Now, Wack and Bricc Baby have gone at it over snitching rumors before, but this time, Wack took it way further. He started talking about Bricc Baby's wife and making wild claims about her. And if there's one thing I've learned watching Wack 100, it's this. If you ever put his name next to snitch or rat, he's ready to go straight to war with you. No limits. I've seen it happen in real time with 607 UNC. UNC was trolling online, cracking jokes about Wack being a snitch, but Wack wasn't laughing one bit.
Weird, Sue Surf today.
Preemptive snitch stuff.
I defended Sue Surf today. I'm like, bro, that paperwork you just put up only says he's admitting to what he did, what his involvement was.
Hello?
Who that?
Hello?
Yo, man. I heard you were doing the show today. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm sitting right here with your man Wack.
This is the dumbest dude in the world.
Look out for us, man. You got another 24 hours, man.
Hey, can I ask you a question? You said I got a murder conspiracy because Box car got shot up. Now, a lot of you little niggas wasn't around back in them days. You do know Box car got shot up in 05, right?
That's on the case.
You do know Box car got shot up in 05. He didn't start beefing with Dill Dog till 08, 09, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, okay, dummy. But had your wife tell you the homie from Fruitown Paru was sticking in her? That's how I know you got caught with an AK?
Because UNC was lying about having proof. He had nothing. He even admitted later that he just made it up as a joke. But Wack don't joke like that. When UNC showed up to No Jumper, Wack came flying in doing 90 miles per hour, ready for action. Wack 100 jumped in his car and sped all the way from his house straight to No Jumper just to catch UNC slipping by himself. But UNC got the heads up that Wack was coming, so he dipped out the back door quick. Still, UNC had like a dozen people with him that day. I remember sitting there at No Jumper when Wack stormed in yelling, "Where he at? Where Blood at? On Power." It was wild. See, if you really want to make Wack lose it, just call him a snitch. That's his trigger. He takes that word like a personal attack. So when Bricc Baby got locked up, guess who was the first person to break the news? Wack 100 himself. Before No Jumper, before the blogs, before anybody, Wack was on Clubhouse saying Bricc Baby got arrested. When Bricc got out, he fired back saying, "Yo, how Wack knew," before everyone else. That man must be the police. That hit Wack deep, and he took it personal. That's what sparked the whole situation with Bricc Baby's wife. Wack jumped back on Clubhouse, claiming, "Your wife's messing with my partner. That's how I knew." Now, whether that's true or not, only 4 people could ever really know: Wack 100, his alleged partner, Bricc Baby, and Brick's wife. Anyone else guessing is just talking. From what I've seen though, Brick's wife seems super chill, quiet, laid back, and not the type to be caught up in messy drama like this. She really don't strike me as the kind of woman who'd ever do something like that. Honestly, I can't even speak on that part. I got no opinion there. But here's what I can say. When Wack 100 starts bringing up that shooting situation, he's putting Bricc Baby in a dangerous spot. Wack knows exactly what he's doing. He's backing Bricc into a corner he can't fight out of.
Hey, whatever case.
Did your wife tell you the homie from Fruitown, Peru was sticking in her? That's why I knew you got caught with a K? I'm just saying. You said, how did Wack know I went to jail for it?
Well, let's hear him out a little bit.
That's what he said, right?
Wait, what you say, Bricc?
Hey, I for sure know about it.
Okay, I'm glad you know about it. So that's how I know you was in jail for a K. Because soon as before you got to the substation, the homie was dicking your bitch down. I'm glad you admit it.
All right, let's listen.
We don't deal with busters now, so we don't care about that. We don't Mark, that live off their daddy rep. We don't even.
You think? Hey, the homie ain't no Mark. If he was a Mark, he couldn't have your bro. The homie got way more money than you. He way more gangster than you, and he was beating your bro. Up. I'm glad you're now your content.
I got hit by the fans.
Yeah.
Like you talking too much.
Now let me ask you a question. What happened to the shooting in 20? What happened to the shooting in 2022? What happened to the shooting in 2022? And what happened to your threats to unalive your girl?
Anytime you get called a snitch.
What happened to the shooting in 2022?
Just do that. Hey, do that and clear your.
What happened to? I can't, bro. Show me where I was charged. But let's talk about your real charges.
Go enjoy the Adam and Wack.
No. Let's talk about the shooting in 2022. What happened to it? What happened to you being on?
Hey, love you, bro. Hold your head.
Talking about killing your bro, and I'm gonna make sure the homie keep f***ing your.
Cause Brick's already on a federal line right now. So Wack goes, "Yo, what happened to that shooting they mentioned when they denied your bond?" That's wild to even say out loud. See, when Bricc Baby was fighting for bond, he put up close to $1 million house and other assets, but the state pushed back. They told the court he was both a flight risk and a danger to society. To prove that, prosecutors listed a few violent incidents they said Bricc was involved in. One of them, they claimed some guys tried to rob Bricc and he allegedly fired back. But according to the report, the way it went down made it sound like he shot at them in broad daylight while they were already fleeing. Still, it's not even clear if Bricc was ever officially charged for that. And trust me, Wack 100 knows all that. He's bringing it up on purpose, trying to twist the knife while Brick's hands are legally tied. If you're out here allegedly firing shots in broad daylight, that's already a messy situation. Nobody really knows what the official charges even are, but Wack 100 is sharp enough to flip that into a weapon. He knows Bricc can't say a word about it, cause what's Bricc supposed to do? Hop online and start breaking down his defense on a federal line? That would be crazy. Think about it. If Bricc tried to say, "Nah, it was self-defense," or "they came at me first," he'd basically be talking himself into a legal trap. And Wack knows that too well. He's playing chess, not checkers, setting Bricc up in a no-win situation. Later in the video, Wack brings it up again, saying, "Yo, Bricc Baby got a hearing next month, right?" Then he adds, "If he ain't charged for that shooting and still gets less than 15 or 20 years as a 5-time felon, that means he's snitching." That's a dangerous game. Wack basically turned Brick's legal fight into a public test of loyalty. Now, if Bricc ends up with a lighter sentence, say 3 years or probation, the streets start whispering, "Hold up, Wack said if you come home that early, you a rat." But if Bricc prays for a longer sentence just to prove he's solid, that's wild too. Imagine having to hope for more time just to keep your name clean. That's what Wack did, boxed him into a lose-lose where even freedom comes with a price. I'm still hoping my brother comes home soon. Probation, freedom, anything positive, man. But this whole thing is crazy, and just when you think it can't get worse, it does. Right after Bricc hangs up, his girl calls back in to defend her name, and that's when Wack 100 takes it to another level of disrespect. Now, if I was Bricc Baby, I wouldn't have even called in to begin with, and here's why. Wack 100 has been running Clubhouse for like 5 straight years now, and he's mastered this thing called the big mic strategy. Basically, if Wack's got the louder mic, you don't stand a chance. He'll just talk over you, drown you out, and control the whole room. He knows exactly how to work that setup. So picture this. Brick's on the phone speaker, Wack's got the main mic, Wack doesn't like what you're saying, boom. He just yells over you till your voice disappears. That's his whole playbook. Adam tried to step in and keep things calm, but even he couldn't control it. And let's be real, no man wants to see his woman online having to defend herself like that. Cause the second she does, people start thinking, hold on, maybe there's truth to it. Once your girl has to respond, the narrative changes, and suddenly it's not just rumors anymore, it feels real. Once your woman has to defend herself on the internet, the whole situation turns ugly fast, and that's exactly what happened here. As soon as Bricc Baby's girl called in, the vibe shifted. Wack 100 went full throttle with the disrespect. He started interrupting, laughing, throwing slick comments, and making her look bad while she was just trying to clear her name. It wasn't a fair fight at all. You could tell she was emotional, trying to speak her truth, but Wack kept cutting her off like, nah, don't lie now. We already know what's up.
Let's clarify something, because this is his wife.
I'm not
This is
doing
Brick's wife. I would love to hear
Bricc
this, yes.
already admitted. Hey, Adam, don't do that.
Let's listen to her. Let's listen to her.
All right, she say something out of line, I'm gonna disrespect
her.
her.
Stuff when I was 18 years old. I am 35 now.
We ain't talking about the homie from 20s. We're not talking about the homie from 20s.
I want to hear.
You really want to do this?
Don't talk the whole time. What are you saying?
All right.
Who have I messed with? I haven't messed with nobody.
That's the homie from 20s I was fucking you at 18. We talking about the other homie, P-Funk.
What are you talking about?
Hey, look, Adam, you don't want to do this. I'm telling you, if that's your man, let that go, bro.
I mean, she can speak for herself.
Ryan, you keep bringing me up for what?
I'm not, no, because your boyfriend or whatever he is keep bringing me up. He already admitted that you was getting your little beat up. Adam, I'm telling you, it ain't cool. I'm a disrespecter, bro.
At the end of the day, you're talking.
If you a real man, bro, that's your homie, hang that up. I'm a violator.
Why? Who cares?
Right,
she wants to talk. You're the one not letting her talk. What do you say? I always want to hear it.
You keep bringing stuff before I was even with.
No, that's bullshit. The homie from 20 was fucking you in high school. The other homie from P-Funk been fucking you.
In high school?
No, that's rolling 20s. We talking about Bompton now. Sticking all kind of up in you. You know you was running your motherfucking mouth.
You wish.
You know you was running your motherfucking mouth. Bricc, no. He already didn't cop to it and admit to it.
Even up on you, but the fact
I'm just saying.
Is insane at this point. Like, it's ridiculous.
Shout out to the babies over there. Shout out to the babies. My in Long Beach.
What you need to do is keep my.
I'm not keeping fuck you and your man. Now what? Tell your man, send somebody do something about it. You raggedy mouth, monkey mouth. I told you get her off the jack. You just mad. Look, you got all kind of Damu up in you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You downgraded, baby. You went from Damu to Paru to Crippin. You did that too, Adam.
It was chaos, and Adam just sat there, barely holding the conversation together. That's the problem. When you mix real-life drama with a live show, it turns into a circus. Wack knows exactly what he's doing, though. He uses volume, timing, and control to win every argument. He doesn't even need proof. He just needs the mic and the moment. And when you've got a woman defending herself on air, Wack turns that into a spectacle. It's not even about truth anymore. It's about dominance, about who can control the narrative louder and faster. If I'm Bricc, I'm heated watching that play out. You can't fight logic with chaos, and that's what Wack brings every time. And the craziest part, Adam knew this was gonna happen. He sat back letting it unfold because controversy means clicks, and clicks mean views. That's how the internet works. Everybody eats off the drama except the ones living through it. After that call ended, the internet lit up instantly. Clips from the show were everywhere. Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, you name it. People started picking sides and the comments got wild. Some were saying Wack 100 went too far, bringing up Bricc Baby's wife, while others claimed Bricc should have known better than to call in at all. It turned into a full-blown media storm overnight. Wack, being Wack, didn't slow down one bit. He jumped right back on Clubhouse later that night, still talking about it, doubling down on everything he said. He was like, "Ain't no lies in what I said, everything facts." Meanwhile, Bricc Baby stayed quiet, which made people think even more was going on behind the scenes. Silence always makes the internet spin harder. By the next day, news sources popped up with supposed paperwork and screenshots, but half of it looked fake. That didn't matter though. Once people smell drama, they don't care what's real. Every YouTuber, every gossip page, every Clubhouse clip room was eating off that moment. At this point, it's not even about who's right or wrong, it's about who controls the story. And right now, Wack's got the mic, the platform, and the audience wrapped around his finger. He knows exactly how to turn beef into content, and that's what makes him dangerous. Every word he says becomes a headline, and he loves it. If I'm Bricc, I'm telling my girl, "Nah, ma, don't even respond to that." Once she starts defending herself, it just looks bad. I would have laughed it off and kept it moving. But when she said, yeah, I've been knew about that. That was before. Oh man, that's when it all went left. Before Bricc could even finish explaining, Wack cut her off yelling, "See? I told you, man." That's when the disrespect hit another level. It wasn't even a debate anymore, it was straight chaos. The crowd online went crazy, the comments started flooding in, and everyone had an opinion. This whole situation spiraled fast and might have just made peace impossible between them now. What do you think? Did Wack cross the line or did Bricc play himself calling in? Drop your thoughts below, share this video, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Dripzine for more exclusive breakdowns and wild industry stories.